Hey guys, I'm back again with another video. So this video is gonna be a little bit different. I mean, I know I did this type of video already, but I'm still like getting messages about it, so it's like, why not speak on it again? So as you can see from the title, I'm gonna be speaking about my labor and delivery story. So, this is how it went down, okay? So, um, it was Sunday morning, around 2 in the morning, I'll say, like 2:30, around there. I was feeling sharp pains, like, it was worse than period cramps, like, it was bad, like, bad. I couldn't even deal with it. Like, no. So, I started, sorry. I started tracking it down because I had, like, this, contraction timer app. I don't know what the app name, but I had it on my phone, and, I used to, like, time it, how long the contraction lasts. So, it kept getting stronger and stronger. So, I heard, like, people sometimes be saying, oh, don't take a shower, don't take a hot shower when you're in labor. Boy, I did that. And when I got in the hot shower, I felt like a sense of relief. I mean, I still felt the pain, the contraction, I still felt it, but it wasn't as bad as it was before. But when I got out, like, I had an urge to, like, use the bathroom. So when I used the bathroom, I wiped myself, and I saw, like, my mucus plug came out. So I'm like, oh my god, my mucus plug came out, like, oh, like, TMI, but it was just, it was, but pain got worse. Like, it went from a 10 to a 50 real quick after I came out that shower, used bathroom and everything. That's how the pain was. It got worse. It got worse. And I'm like, yo, I should not even, like, took a shower. I should have never done that. Like, I don't know why I did, but I did it. I'm like, yo, I should have never done that at all. So I'm like, damn. Still feeling pain and this and that. Like, damn. I guess today's the day. So I waited till, like, around 5, right? I waited till around 5. And my sister came home. So I'm like, yo, I'm not feeling too good. I'm feeling pain. I think it's time. So me and my sister, we went to the hospital. The hospital's like 2 blocks away. So we went to the hospital. They took me to the triage room. They monitored the baby's heartbeats and and everything like that. They was asking me a bunch of questions. While they was asking me questions, I was having contractions, and it was worse. Like, it was, ugh, it was horrible. Now, before I got to the hospital, I did tell my baby father that, I'm in labor and I'm going to the hospital. So he met me there at the triage. Mind you, around this time when I got to the hospital and they checked in and I got to the triage, it was around like 7. So they I was just laying there, just keeping track of everything, asking me questions, like I said, and they asked me if I went out of the country, if I had an abortion, stuff like that. Which they had to, ask just to see. But yeah, I said no. So I was in that triage room for a while. I didn't get into my room till like around 10ish. I think around 10ish. But before they took me to my room, the doctor popped my water. So my water broke because the doctor was checking me to see how far I was, and I was 5 centimeters. So yeah, like wow, okay, got 5 more to go before I start pushing. So after that, I had to change, that stuff. They put a gown on me and stuff like that, and me lay down again. And what else? I'm sorry, this was like 4 years ago, so I'm trying to like think of what happened next. Okay, so they transferred me to another room, which was my labor and delivery room, and I stayed there till I had the baby. So once I got to my labor and delivery room, they put all type of monitors on me again, IV, and all that type of bunch of stuff. No, I did not get the epidural because I was already far along, and by the time they get to me, it will be time for me to push. So I couldn't get the epidural, which is sad because I couldn't deal with the pain. I was in tears. I was shaking like I was on drugs. So it was so much. So after that, I felt like I had to use the bathroom, and I'm like, I have to. I feel like I gotta push. I gotta push. I gotta push. Knowing that I don't even have to push at all. While I was pushing, I was just shitting on myself, and I'm like, what the hell? Like what? I didn't even know. I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know. I did not know. So they had to clean me up and stuff like that. They checked me again. I was about 6 or 7. I'm like, this process taking so long. I was in excruciating pain. I was shaking. I was holding on to the rails on the bed like for dear life. And I was trembling and shaking. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm never going through this again. I was saying so much in my mind, I was like, yeah, I'm not having no more. I'm not going through this again. This is it. This is it. No more. Just one for the rest of my life. So, yeah. So, around 2 o'clock, it got worse. Got super worse. So he checked me again, and he said, oh, the baby's right there by the birth canal. That's why you're feeling more pain and this and that. I'm like, yo, this baby's going to come out whether you like it or not. Alright? It's coming out whether you like it or not. So, a few minutes later, I'm like, yo, I gotta freaking push. So they rushed and got more doctors and nurses, and they got the table ready and all the materials and stuff that you need to you know. So yeah, I gotta push. I gotta push. I have the urge to push. So I pushed about 2 times. The second time he told me to stop. I tried to stop, which I did. I mean, even though I felt like I had to keep pushing, I stopped. Because the cord is wrapped around my son's neck, and, they had to take it off. So they took it off, and he told me to push again, and I pushed. I pushed about 3 to 5 times. And he came out. I'm like, yo. I feel like my vagina just stretched like crazy. Um, so after that, they told me how much he weighed. He was 7 pounds 4 ounces, and I was like, wow, he weighed the same amount I did when I was a baby. So it was a good experience, but then again, I would not go through that again. I feel like no, I wouldn't, to be honest, because that pain is just too much, too freaking much. Just the labor itself, but like carrying the child, trust me, it is all great. All butterflies. Eat what you want, sleep when you want to sleep, get up, do the whole thing over again. And it's just carrying a child is just, it's much easier than giving birth. You know what I'm saying? But it all comes in one. So it's like, okay, shoot. Like, but after that, like, wow, he weighed the same amount as me when my mom gave birth to me. I was 7 pounds 4 ounces as well. So it's like, okay, wow. And plus, I wasn't even carrying that big. So yeah, yeah, it was a good experience, but girl, labor was not fun at all. Mm-mm. So after that, after I gave birth to him, they let me hold him. They took him to the nursery to clean him up and run a bunch of tests on him and stuff like that. So they had to get the placenta out of me. So they did that. I had to push it out, which I did. They checked it. They have to check the placenta before they do anything. So they checked it. Everything was fine. I got to hold my son before they took him away for a little bit. So after that, I was still in my labor and delivery room, and yeah, I was still in my labor and delivery room. My parents came to see me. This was around 4 or 5. They came to see me, and then they stayed for a little bit. They left, and then the doctor came and was it the doctor? Oh, the nurse. Sorry, the nurse came first and she checked me and she saw I was bleeding a little bit. I was bleeding a lot. Okay, too much. To the point where they was a little bit, curious about it. So she went to the doctor. The doctor came to me and he checked and he was like, I have to rush you to the OR because you're bleeding more than normal. And it's usually because you could have torn something inside. Like, okay. Wow. And he was just explaining, everything. So, okay, fine. So he gave me some papers to sign because I had to go and see what's wrong, of course, because he felt like it was a little bit odd that I'm bleeding so heavily, like heavy, and so they took me to the OR. They operated on me. But before they operated on me, they had to numb my body from the waist down because, of course, they're working inside of my vagina. So, um, I wasn't sleeping, but I was up. But my eyes was open, but I was also listening. So I don't know. I can't really explain it like how I want to explain it. You know how you're sleeping, but you're not in a deep sleep yet, but you're still hearing what the doctors and nurse are talking about, right? But then you also catch yourself snoring at the same time. So it was like that. Like, yeah, it was basically like that. So I, as soon as I caught myself snoring, I woke up. And the nurse was like, "Oh, you're sleeping? I hear you snoring." I'm like, oh, I didn't know. I fell asleep. Anyways, yeah, they was stitching up inside my vagina because they said I had a second degree laceration. I don't know if that's how they pronounce it. I think I'm saying it wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.